What is going on, guys? Brad here from Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in this Arizona versus UCLA college basketball game going down on Friday, November 14th, 2025. Before I get into the free play, if you guys want to take the guesswork out of it, if you want to save your time and are just looking for my best bets, you can always find those over at Pickdawgz Premium, or just click the link in the description of this video. It'll say Brad's best picks, and you can find my plays there as well. I put out so many free picks every single week, but people always ask me, what's your best bets? What are the picks you're putting the most money on? And that's what the premiums are for. I'm ready to have a massive Friday, so we'd love for you guys to hop on with me. We also do have the inner circle. Now, this isn't for everyone. This is for people who make larger bets. You need to bet at least 1,000 plus to be accepted into this program, but it's more of a one-on-one concierge service. We've had a lot of high rollers join and have had a lot of success. So this sounds like something more up your alley. Text the number on the screen, and we'll get back to you. But let's get into this one, guys. We got a good game on our hands. We got Arizona headed into Inglewood, California to play the UCLA Bruins. Interesting one, man. You know, UCLA, I'm not going to lie, they've hurt me a couple times this season. You know, I took them in their first game of the season against Eastern Washington. I laid 29.5 with them. They didn't cover that game, and they only won that one by 6. And I took them in their last game, too, against West Georgia. I thought that was the game that, okay, UCLA gets up for. They played Eastern Washington close. They played Pepperdine close. They were still laying 30.5. I was like, this is the spot where UCLA puts a beat down on the team. They only won that one by 21. So, yes, UCLA 3-0 this season, but 0-3 ATS. And, you know, I was pretty high on this UCLA team coming into the season. I'm a big Donovan Dent guy. I thought getting him would have been massive for this team. I truly think he's one of the best guards in the country. He didn't play in I don't think it was last game, but I think a couple games before that, he just didn't play. Yeah, so I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about this UCLA team. On the other hand, Arizona, they start their season off very strong, beating the Florida Gators. They're 3.5-point dogs in that one, won that one by 6. And coming into this matchup, I like that Arizona already has a big game under their belt. They already played, you know, a top 10 team in the country, whereas UCLA has been playing cupcakes and, you know, only beat Eastern Washington by 6, only beat Pepperdine by 11, only beat a West Georgia team by 21. And you might think to yourself, well, they're still winning these games, but man, in college basketball, there's levels to this shit, and UCLA should be dominating these teams. They should be dominating. So, like I said, guys, just don't know how I feel about UCLA. I like UCLA's home court advantage in this one. I'll say that. You know, this place is definitely going to be rocking. The fans are definitely going to show up to this one, but from the sample size I've seen this so far this season, I'm going to take Arizona. Arizona shooting the three ball at a 43% rate. They're hitting their free throws at a 78% rate. UCLA shooting the three ball at an under 30% rate. Arizona, the bigger team, Arizona has the 8th biggest team in the country when it comes to a height perspective, whereas UCLA ranks 64th in that category. Like I said, man, the only thing I like about UCLA in this game is that they're at home. But everything else, what I've seen from both these teams this season, I think Arizona's the better team, and I don't mind taking them here on the road. So I'm going to take Arizona in this game. I think it's gonna be a good one. It's going to be fun. It's going to be close probably, but I think Arizona has the upper hand. And I think through 2 halves, they're able to pull this one out. So give me the Wildcats here. Appreciate you guys watching this. Drop a like, drop in the comments you were taking in this game. Check out my premiums. Like I said, those are the plays that I am putting the most money on. You can click the link in the description of this video. It'll say Brad's best picks. Click that subscribe button. Do all that great stuff. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you on the next one.